My friend told me about this granola, and guys, it's so good. It reminds me of like the Chewy bars from back in the day. It's delicious. Welcome to my bathroom. I worked out this morning, ate breakfast, took my shower, and I just decided that I want to do a little bit of skincare, and I figured while I do that, I'll catch you guys up on what's been going on. If you've been watching the vlogs, then you know normally I start filming on Tuesday or Wednesday, but today's Thursday. So I'm going to start off first really quickly with an Osea mask. This is the white algae mask. I'm also blind as a bat without my glasses on, so wish me luck. We're going to go on feeling here. So this week has been crazy. I knew it was going to be a crazy week. Monday was my boyfriend's birthday. So I drove up on Monday to be with him so that way we could do dinner and stuff. We did dinner with his family and we went to a hibachi place, and I'm telling you this because I ate out way more in the last few days than I normally do. I had like veggies and rice, soup, salad. Tuesday, I had an event to go to, which I don't normally go to events because I get so anxious to go to them, but this was with Ripple. You guys know I love Ripple because I've been using it in the smoothies, and I use it in all my recipes. It's such a great milk, like a plant-based milk, and that was so fun. And I met Charity Morgan. She was in Game Changers, and she did a cooking demo, and that was really cool. And they had all fun stuff. They had vegan soft serve, which I was like, give it to me, because I loved soft serve before I went vegan, and that was really exciting. After that, I went to dinner with two friends who I hadn't seen in a while, and they had a whole like Italian vegan menu. So I got a calzone and a salad, and I had a drink. And it's funny because we haven't really talked about this. I don't drink very often. I just never really entirely love how it makes me feel. Alcohol really isn't that great for you. And if you're on a weight loss and fitness journey, yes, you can fit it in, but it's one of those things that like, why waste the calories with it? Hold on, I just want to check that I really got all my face with this. Face and neck. Always get your neck too. Normally, I don't eat out like that, but I feel like there's a time and a place where you do have to like enjoy your life. This was like fun things for me to do. Both of those days, I did calorie count, like breakfast and lunch, but I didn't really calorie count dinner. And to be quite honest, I didn't even really think about what I was eating at dinner. Like I did try to make like, I guess, as good a choice as I could, but I also just was like, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna go in, this is a hair growth serum. It's called Vegamore, it's vegan. I've been using this for like maybe since like Labor Day weekend. I don't know, it says it takes 3 to 4 months to see effects. I'm waiting it out, I'm seeing. I feel like I've just been a little bit like off my grind. I just feel like I haven't been 100%, which is okay. I've been doing the best I can. What I'm actually really proud of is that I've been getting my workouts in. I weigh myself every day. I feel like I've told you guys that. And I can see that the scale is up, okay? So tomorrow's weigh-in day, as you guys know if you've been watching the vlogs. And there's a very good chance that I will weigh more than I did last week. And that's the reality of it. And that's why I have always had this struggle with how to stay consistent while living a life, while having fun, and not getting discouraged. And you know, it's a really hard balance, but I wanted to have this conversation with you all because this is the reality of life. You don't just sit home and do nothing, right? Like eventually you will go out and do things. I wanted to have that spiel with you. I wanted to catch up on what's been going on. The last few days, there was too much going on. I could not find it in me to vlog. I'm sorry. I'm gonna finish getting myself ready for the day, and then I have to start doing some editing. And yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just talk with you guys like this. I always like to watch people get ready. I don't know why, even though I didn't really get ready, but like there's something about watching people do beauty routines or something. It is around 1:30. I've just been working and I want to make tortilla soup. I was watching a video from Sarah's Vegan Kitchen and she made a tortilla soup, and I was just watching her and Eric make it, and I was like, it just looks so good. So it got me craving tortilla soup. I'm gonna do it in the slow cooker so that way I can just throw everything in there and let it do its thing. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll make some lunch. So to make this, I'm first starting out by weighing the inside part of the crock pot actually, so that way I know the weight of it and I can weigh it all out later. So we're gonna start off by chopping up 2 tomatoes, and then I'm adding in my cans of beans. I did a can of black beans and a can of pinto beans. You could use any beans that you like in this, and I just added the juices in and all. And then we're going to add in some chopped up onion And the best part is you can just add in whatever you like to this. You could add in corn, you could add in some extra veggies. Adding in my vegetable broth, I'm using the Plant Boss plant crumbles. They're really awesome, great source of protein, and they taste good. Adding in some little bell peppers. I had mini bell peppers, that's all I had. Some garlic, and I'm going to add in some of the Trader Joe's Italian chili paste. I added in some seasonings like garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, some taco seasoning, and yeah, then I just let that cook on low for about 6 hours until I was ready to eat dinner later on, and it was super delicious, and I'll show you the rest of it later when it's done. Yesterday I made a burger wrap and it came out so good. So in here I have, this is the Gardein Ultimate Burger. I don't remember the name of it, I don't know, but it was good. So I'm gonna warm this up and then we'll go from there. For my wraps, I'm using the Joseph's Lavash wraps. They're really awesome. They're really flexible, they fold up good, they're a nice size. And so for this whole wrap, it's actually, because I weighed it, and it was 64 grams. So it's 120 calories, and it's 12 grams of protein just in this wrap. So they're really awesome. And I'm sorry, Bella is barking. I'm trying to work around her barking, but that might not happen. Onto the wrap, I'm spreading some of the vegan buffalo dip from Trader Joe's. Onto the wrap, I'm going to put some of this vegan cheese. I use about half a slice. So I just like to rip it and then put it around. You could also use like a shredded vegan cheese. All right, I warmed up the burger and I'm just gonna cut it into little pieces. Or not little, but just into pieces, and then we'll put it on the wrap as well. Yeah, and this one is really good. I like it, it's pea protein based. And when I make a wrap, I try and keep my fillings towards the middle so I can wrap it up neatly. I'm going to add some little green lettuce, baby green lettuce. I'm gonna add some pickles. I'm gonna do 2 of them, like so. Are going to be some hot sauce. I don't like ketchup. If you like ketchup, throw it in here. I don't. A little bit of the Hidden Valley Vegan Ranch. I always get so scared to pour out of the bottle. I get scared it's gonna all come out at once at me. You just want a little drizzle. And now, we have to roll this up, which is always a scary adventure, rolling up a wrap, right? Let's see, hopefully nothing. It came out so perfect yesterday, so I'm gonna be really upset if it doesn't come out good today. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the pan and let it cook and warm up for a few minutes. The soup is done. It looks so good. I cannot wait to eat it. I have to measure this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carefully take this part of the crock pot, put it on the kitchen scale, and then I'll subtract what the original weight was so I know the weight of the soup. That's how I like measure things when I'm doing big cooking. Yeah, I added in some salt. It tastes really good, and I'm excited to eat it. For the tortilla aspect of my tortilla soup, I'm just gonna cut up one of these carb-savvy tortillas from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna slice it up and we'll just quickly, crisp it up in the oven. And then I'll also probably add a little vegan cheese on top and vegan sour cream. Okay, I don't have the patience to wait for these to get really crispy. I put some tahini on them, and I have my vegan sour cream, my vegan cheese, and I cannot wait to eat this. Yeah. My soup was delicious, and now I'm having 3 Boston crackers with PB Fit and jelly. I'm reading my book. I just started this book, Sometimes I Lie, by Alice Feeney. The last book I read was Hidden Pictures, by the way, and it was very good. I rated it 5 stars on my Goodreads. So I started this book. I'm only on like the page 30. It's decent so far. It's about a woman who's in a coma who can hear everything that's going on. Because I'm recording this on my phone, I can't look at chronometer on my phone, so I'm gonna put the macros right here. But it was a good day of eating. It was like 16, 17 calories, 112 protein, 200 something carbs, and like 47 grams of fat. So it was a really good day. Tortilla soup came out amazing, so good. I did a few things for meal prep for tomorrow, like nothing crazy. Like I'm gonna take all that soup, those will be my dinners. And then I made more tortillas to bring with me, like crispy tortillas. And I mixed some protein powder and PB Fit that I'll use in my little dessert yogurts, like how I show you guys that I do sometimes, where I kind of make like that like pudding thingy. And then tomorrow morning we'll make the egg wraps, and I'll make a vegan egg salad, and that'll be that. So I'll probably read my book for a little bit more, call it night. Tomorrow is weigh-in day. Tomorrow is 5 Mile Friday. I'm not expecting anything superb for weigh-in tomorrow. It will most likely be up from last week, and that's because what we discussed this morning. That's okay. I'll try to do 7 miles again though tomorrow. That was really good last week. I did my run this morning. Guys, I did not want to do that run. Like my motivation was literally at -12. So then I was running And I did my first mile, which was so hard today. It was so hard. Usually, I mean, the first mile always sucks, but usually it gets better by the end. But by the end, I was like, I want to get off the treadmill. I don't want to do this. So then I was like, all right, come on, get to mile 2, get to mile 2. Mile 2 went a little easier. Mile 3 went a little easier. And then after mile 3, I was like, I'm so tired. My body is very sore from my workout from yesterday. But all this to say, I did push through. I got the 7 miles and I got it done faster than last week. I don't know how actually, because my first 6 miles were a lot slower than last week. But somehow last week we were at 60. I looked it up before this video. Last week I did it in 67:39 and this week I did it in 67:21. That was a good little improvement that I actually was not expecting. For my weigh-in, so as we discussed, I knew today was going to be a higher weigh-in day. But it was a pound. It was a pound up from last week, which really is not that bad because it still is a lower weight than I really have ever been, than I've ever seen. My waist was the same and, you know, we're just going to push on forward. There's 3 weeks until my birthday. My birthday's on a Saturday. So actually the final weigh-in will be on a Saturday. I think in terms of just to maintain some realism and just to, you know, not push myself too hard, I am gonna alter my goal a little bit. My original goal from the weight that I am right now is 9.6 pounds. That's not gonna happen in 3 weeks. So I think realistically, if I could get down 5.6 pounds in 3 weeks, I'll be really happy. Because then that'll be like breaking into a new weight area that I've never been in before. So overall, I'm really proud that I stayed consistent with workouts this week. I did 5 workouts, even though I was really tired most of this week, and even though the beginning of this week was crazy. I meal prepped all my food, so let's roll meal prep real quick. So I'm taking the vegan just egg and I'm putting that into my pan, and then I'm going to add some spinach and some vegan cheese. Then I'm going to add my potato 647 bread on top, and this just goes right on the stove and it gets cooked. In the meantime, I'm going to start my vegan egg salad. So I'm taking 1 block of organic firm tofu. We're going to chop that up. Then after about a few minutes, the sandwich is ready to be flipped once it can be like lifted up easily. So I flip it back to the tofu egg salad. We're going to add turmeric, nutritional yeast, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, all the seasonings, and some vegan mayo. I love this just because it's so easy to make and it's so delicious. I don't know, I just really love this vegan egg salad, and I mix it all up and it's so easy to make. It's no cook. It's perfect, you know, to have for lunches. Once I take the egg sandwich out of the pan, the vegan just egg sandwich, I add some vegan prosciutto from the brand Mia, and I fold it up, and that's how I make my little sandwiches. All right, we got everything set up for meal prep. So I have my 2 breakfast sandwiches in here. I'm going to bring these blueberries with me. I may also just bring a few clementine. Exhibit B. Okay, we have the vegan egg salad. I'll put it on my mini Joseph pitas. Bring a pack of harvest snap peas. And I have my cucumbers cut up. Dinner, I have 2 of these with the tortilla soup that I made yesterday. So I'm bringing 2 of them with me. And here, just like how I did last night, I made more crispy tortillas. I'll bring some vegan cheddar cheese and some tofu sour cream. And then in here, I'm going to take 3 Siggi's yogurts with me for my snack. This is a mix of chocolate protein powder and chocolate PB Fit, so put in there. And then I'm gonna bring some Catalina Crunch and the JoJo's granola. And yeah, so that'll be all the food that I eat for the next few days until Sunday. I'll be back at home on Monday morning. I'll probably just catch up with you guys on Monday, because I don't think we're doing anything too eventful this weekend, and you saw the food, so there's really nothing too exciting to see going on. It's Monday. Okay, so it is currently about 2:45. I came home this morning and I actually ate my little breakfast sandwich that I made, because yesterday my boyfriend's mom was so sweet and she made this beautiful brunch. She made little vegan just egg bites. She made vegan banana bread. She made vegan blueberry pancakes, vegan hash browns. Like, she is so sweet and always makes sure that there's vegan food. Actually, the whole breakfast was vegan, which was like so nice. So I ate that for breakfast yesterday. So I just had my little sandwich this morning. If you guys remember, well, you should remember because it was 2 seconds ago in this video, days ago for me, but 2 seconds ago. On Friday, I told you I felt super unmotivated. Like, I just felt like so blah. And lo and behold, on Saturday, I got my little monthly visitor. And actually, I don't get mine every month. I have a whole slew of issues. Well, not anymore, but I did. And I talked extensively with my doctor, and we've come up with a plan for what works for me. So I don't get mine every month. And usually I don't get mine very bad at this point. I used to get such bad periods, like with doubled over in pain, hysterical crying, you know, the whole 9 yards. I don't get that anymore, luckily, because worked with my doctor to figure out what to do. But this one is hitting me pretty hard for some reason. Like I napped all day yesterday, pretty much. Like we went to brunch, we came home and I just napped. I had terrible cramps. I was so tired, I was so drained. Like I just could not be bothered to do a thing. And then I came home this morning, ate my breakfast, you know, did most of my work that I needed to do that was cooking stuff. And then it's about lunchtime right now, but my appetite is not there. And I'm not an advocate for obviously skipping meals at all, but I'm also an advocate for listening to your body. And I kind of feel a little nauseous right now. Not a single thing sounds appealing, like nothing sounds appealing. I was like, okay, instead of like forcing myself to eat something, why don't I just wait and maybe I'll just eat like later, I'll eat more later. I don't know, this happens sometimes. Sometimes I get very like, I either become starving and ravenous and every single little thing possibly couldn't sound better, or I become like food is the enemy and everything sounds nauseating. I do have to get a workout in. It'll probably be a very easy workout today. Maybe just some like nice walking or something, because I'm tired still and I don't want to push myself right now. There's no reason to. It's like 4:45. I did get a little hungry. Not full hungry, but a little hungry. And I want to work out. So here's what I'm having. I'm having 2 Boston crackers with everything bagel hummus, and then 2 Joseph's pitas with PB Fit and peanut butter and jelly. That way it just gives me something with a little protein, carbs, fat to sustain me. Like I said, I've started to feel a little hungry. This is not like a real meal. This is just something to hold me over until I'm like really, really hungry. Does that make sense? We did 59 minutes, 3.64 miles. After I did my walk, my appetite was finally coming back a little bit. So for dinner, I made a bowl with like air fried tofu, cauliflower gnocchi, cucumber, and string beans. And then for dessert, I just wanted some ice cream. I had the Trader Joe's chocolate oat brownie one. It's really good. And I had like a few scoops of that, and then I had a vegan ice cream sandwich, and that was it. I'll tell you macros for the day. We actually ended up eating enough today. So it was 1614 for calories, 86.6 for protein, 208 for carbs, and 60 for fat. So slightly low on the protein, slightly high on the carbs, but like for how I felt today, for having just, you know, everything going on, I'm gonna take this day as a win. Bella and Roxy got groomed yesterday, and look how cute they look. Oh, you have your little ghost scarves on. You probably love how I taste right now because I'm sweaty. I did a boot camp, guys. I'm like laughing at myself because remember when I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make boot camps like a part of my routine. And now I like really like them. So I'm a hypocrite. I had a new PR in my boot camp class today, 301, which is really good. I ordered a new microphone, by the way. It won't be here for this video, but hopefully for the next vlog, it will be better. This microphone that I have is like decent, but I know like there are times when it kind of blows out, or I feel like it picks up not the sound so great. So hopefully the new microphone will be better because it was way more expensive. We will make breakfast. It'll probably just be a protein shake today, just to keep it super simple. I have to do a lot of cooking today. We're gonna make 3 recipes. So lots to do. I'm in the middle of filming a bunch of recipes, one of which was this creamy chickpea stew. It's already up on YouTube by the time this vlog goes up. No, it's not. I lied. This will be coming on Saturday. Sorry. So that'll be there. And then another recipe that I filmed was this stuffed acorn squash. All the stuffing has fallen off. This will also be coming on Saturday. So I'm gonna eat these, and then I have to film one more recipe still. It is about 7:12 right now. Now, today, okay, my eating, even though I showed you guys what I ate and it doesn't look like I ate a lot, I did a little more snacking than I usually do. So here's the thing. I'm currently sitting at 1,200 calories for the day right now, right? Like and I've told you guys in the past, when I eat dinner, I usually like to be starting out from like 900 to 1,000 calories, depending on the day. I'm not that high in protein. I'm only at 58.9 grams of protein. So here's what I'm thinking. I cooked 3 meals today, and honestly, I don't even feel like eating them, okay? Because I did all the recipes, and I had the acorn squash and the chickpea soup for lunch. I think I'm maybe get another protein smoothie. I like them. I'm in a sweets mood, and that's kind of just, I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like doing anything, and honestly, a big bowl of like kind of basically soft serve sounds really good right now. I normally don't do this. If you've been watching the vlogs, like please know that I don't do this. You can go check out the other vlogs. You can even just check out the other days. Like this is not a normal thing, but I just think to get more protein in and to kind of just stay within my calories and to give myself something that's going to be satisfying, I'm just gonna make a nice big protein smoothie. It is Wednesday morning and I am realizing I didn't finish vlogging last night. I did make a protein shake last night, like just kind of like how I make them all the time. Or a protein, hold on, Mia's chewing on a receipt. I made a protein shake and I just did it like usual, you know, frozen banana, frozen zucchini, all that stuff. And then I also had a few of these like vegan meatballs I made in a peanut ginger sauce, and that recipe is also coming on Saturday. So it was just like a mishmash. I don't know, yesterday was a weird day. When I have to cook a lot of recipes like that, I get overwhelmed. Yesterday's calories were 1705, so we were definitely a little higher. Protein was 103.4, carbs were 212, and fat was 59. So we were a little high in carbs, we were a little high in calories. It's all right. Yesterday was a weird day and whatever. Also, I finished watching The Patient. The last episode went up on Monday night or something. So if you've been watching it and you want to talk about it, let me know, because I have some thoughts on the season finale. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you found this vlog helpful. I hope you try some of the recipes out from the vlog. Definitely try that slow cooker chicken tortilla soup because it was delicious. And I'll see you on Saturday for recipes. Bye.